Wha-bam! Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday morning, 7 AM, aka the last day of us walking the Camino. So, spent yesterday walking in Pamplona, flashback. So this is it lads, this is where, I don't actually think this is where the bulls come in. I'm not sure, this is where they fight, look. This big ass ring over here. That's what we did. Now, as you can see, lads are coming home from a night out. We're walking from Pamplona, which is the city I've been in for the past like 48 hours, to Puenta la Reina. 23.8 kilometer walk. Somewhere in the middle to higher end of the distances we walked so far. I saw a couple people with like hiking boots earlier on. We're just gonna follow them, I guess.
Get on up and make out. I don't know what to do. Just watch me fade out. Just watch me fade out. Don't let me fade out. Getaway, vacay, rendezvous. All day too, maybe parlez-vous.
I've been just walking for the past hour and I've been thinking about a lot of things really. I'm only doing the Camino for, in total, only 4 days. So like, physically this isn't really an unbelievable feat or anything because the entire thing takes 33 days. So the reason why I came and did it was because I just wanted to get it started. I just wanted to get a feel for it. And all the time off camera I have, which is generally like 4 or 5 hours a day, you genuinely have time to just look around the landscape and have a think about stuff. And here's just a little insight for you guys. So when I started making YouTube videos, my goal was always to get to 1,000. Even when I was talking with Ben when he was in college, and like I think Ben was on 2K at that time, this time last year, and I was around 200 or 300. I was like, if only I get to 1,000, then stuff will just start kicking off. I just need to get to 1,000. And that was always sort of in the back of my mind every time I posted. I just need to get to that number, get to that number. And then in April I got to that number and I sort of realized that the number didn't really matter. The cool part was the process of it. It was the being able to put out the 3 videos a week every week. And over summertime everything is slowed down. So subscribers, views, only thing that's increased is like dislikes. On the one hand, yes, stuff hasn't grown as quickly as I thought it would, but on the other hand, I feel like I'm really well equipped with my skill set to grab onto an opportunity when it comes. Yeah, I guess that's a bit of an update. Hopefully that's insightful for anyone who makes videos and stuff, and now we're just gonna walk for a bit more.
Getaway, vacay, rendezvous. All day too, maybe parlez-vous. Francais, gotta go where it's picante. Down with fine wine and reach the rendezvous.
If anyone hasn't tried this before, it's like dried fruit. Buen camino. Probably bros, okay. Okay, give me some sass, okay? Okay, we're on top of a hill, as you can see. We've got some beautiful wind turbines behind us. And we've got some lit Instagram pics over here. And look at the views out here, it is insane.
Soy el fuego que
Well, what's happening, people? So, I'm going to give you a bit of a running commentary of what has gone down over the past 4 hours. So, after we were on the mountain and got those epic drone shots, myself and Johannes walked for literally about 2 hours, chatting non-stop about life and stuff, because that's what you do on the Camino. Eventually made our way to this small little village where we had an Oreo ice cream underneath a tree, after which we split up. They went to the hostel in the middle of Obanas. It's not a very small village, but it feels like a little bit like a deserted village outside Puenta la Reina, which is the slightly bigger town, which is supposed to be the end destination for today, but this is where I booked the hostel and this is where booking.com sent me. Paid $4.50 and got one of the lovely hosts here to bring me a pizza because I was starving, and now we're fully up to date. So we're going to give you a quick tour of the hostel and then we're going to get some dinner. This is like the common room area. There's nice Wi-Fi. I've got my laptop set up over there. There isn't many sockets, but it doesn't seem to really matter because there's nobody here to use them. If we hop in here, we can see we have a beautiful bathroom. Apologies for the white balance being incorrect. There's me. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
And as you can see, everything looks pretty modern and sort of cool and interesting. Now for the important part. This is where I'll be staying tonight. It has a socket over here. Very importante. Overall, looks pretty good. Meal was lit, got some lovely Spanish pizza. It is currently 9:10 and lads, this means that our final night on the Camino is almost done. Before I do the final bit of the outro, I'm going to leave you with some of the words I said earlier on when we stopped in that little village with myself and Johannes. This has happened to me several times at the Camino so far, but what happens is that you'll be walking for a bit by yourself, then you just happen upon another person and you just get into a nice chat. I've only been walking the Camino for 4 days, so, you know, from a physical standpoint, you could argue, Thomas, this hasn't been much of a challenge. But what I really wanted to do was to make a cool video out of it, and for you, the viewer, to be able to feel and almost experience it yourself from almost a first-person perspective, and to feel the same emotions I felt. A lot of people will come on the Camino, you'll find if you walk it for a specific reason, maybe they've just finished college, maybe they've retired. I have come to realize one thing, and one of those things is that what I really enjoy doing is producing content better than the average person, and doing it in sort of extreme circumstances or in areas where if you're watching you're like, holy shit, how did he do that? And maybe it inspires you to go off and do something that you never thought you could have done before. Because it brings me back to when I started vlogging in 2016. There was a guy called Alex Mars who was he was 19 running his own freelance business in England, and I think I only watched 2 of his videos, but that's all I needed to start kicking me off for a year of vlogging. And it may not necessarily be successful when it comes to numbers. I'm not able to make a living out of making YouTube videos, but I've certainly become a better person. I've become more confident. I'm able to approach girls better. My business has been doing a lot better. I'm actually able to travel to Spain and France this summer, and it's given me real world confidence. It's given me real world results. And there's no reason why anybody else couldn't do the same thing on whatever level they want to have it on. I've had to ask myself, how can I do that? Like, how can I give what I have felt to somebody else? And I think the only way that you can do that is by doing things that you really enjoy. And when you combine something that you really enjoy and you add a huge amount of hard work to it, you can make something so cool, so different, so unique. But all it has to do is for it to click with you and connect with you, for you to go off and do something amazing with your life. So there you have it. I hope those words were inspiring. Overall, I hope you've enjoyed this 5-part Walking the Camino series. It was incredibly fun to be able to document the entire process, pushing myself not only physically but in terms of filmmaking, get the best shots I possibly can to make it really feel like you were here with me going on this journey. So for the last time, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, give it a like rating. Other than that, I will see you in the next one back in Dublin. Hi, man, fam, over and out. Peace.